What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on the Justice League. So what do I mean? So being a massive Justice League fan like I was, I covered this massively on the channel, even got invited down to London to watch an early screening of the Justice League. So things didn't pan out the way they wanted to. Why? Mainly because Warner Bros. Step in and Zack Snyder got replaced with Joss Whedon, and you know everything, it didn't really do well. So as a fan, I've been waiting to hear details of Justice League 1 and Justice League 2, and now, thanks to Kevin Smith, we found out that it was supposed to be a trilogy, and we found out some major plot points of what could have been a masterpiece. Now, I know everyone is gonna hate on the Justice League videos and the Justice League movie, but we're talking about what was going to be, not how they actually executed. So Smith's version of the movie was pretty different. So the film ended similar with one major difference. Steppenwolf zooms up the boom tube back to his own planet, defeated. Darkseid appears at the other end and glimpses the Justice League. The League saw Darkseid, and Darkseid saw them, said Smith. The boom tube closes, and that's the end of the movie, with them all knowing there's something out there, we have to go. And also, I took a lot of flack for this because, you know the scene with Alfred talking to a person? And I said it was Green Lantern? Well, according to this, the original plans, Alfred was actually talking to what was meant to be the Green Lantern and not the re-emergence of Superman, and that would have opened the doors for the sequel set off Earth. And then we get to Justice League 2, and this sounds absolutely crazy. So Justice League 2 was going to be cosmic. They were going to take the fight to Apocalypse, and then the Lantern Corps was going to get involved, which is absolutely insane. And then it turns out we have a Justice League Part 3. I mean, compared to what we could have got, we didn't get anything like it. So then it went on to say, the end of Justice League 2, however, they would have been defeated, with Smith referencing the Empire Strike Back and Infinity War, noting that Darkseid would have defeated the Justice League, then gone back to Earth to desecrate the world, forming the hellscape we glimpsed in Batman's nightmare in Batman vs Superman. That would have led the third and final film being a massive showdown with Darkseid. Guys, please just release the concept art for the final scene with Darkseid. And then it went on to say this: that was going to be an entire third movie, said Smith. The hero's last stance against Darkseid, the forces of Apocalypse. Holy. Now, of course, we're never ever going to get to see this, but the fact that we know there was 3 movies in the pipeline, it's fascinating. I know we're never going to get the Snyder Cut, and I'm not part of the release of Snyder Cut crew. Well, I am, but not the hardcore side. I mean, if we get it one day, cool. If we don't, cool. But this sounds absolutely crazy. So there was going to be a massive whole movie on destroying Darkseid or trying to reclaim Earth. That sounds absolutely savage. If you thought Infinity War was good, when they're getting a 2-part story and the second part is to undo the finger snap, they had a whole movie to take on Darkseid. If in this trilogy, that sounds nuts. I mean, they build it up over 3 movies. This is fantastic. Now, obviously, I do support what the DC is trying to do now. They're trying to build independent solo movies. But damn, this storyline would have been fantastic. The Green Lantern was supposed to turn up in the first Justice League movie, just like I thought. I made a bunch of Justice League movies, so many. In fact, that's one of the things that made this channel initially grow. So I'm pretty annoyed, and it is so savage. Justice League 1, 2, and 3 that we're probably never, ever going to get to see. And obviously everyone knows who Kevin Smith is, so you know this is coming from legit sources. So obviously Zack Snyder can't come out with this because he's obviously under a non-disclosure agreement, and obviously he still works with WB. Obviously he worked on partly on the Wonder Woman first movie, second movie, partly on Aquaman, and he's still heavily involved with WB, so obviously he's got a working relationship with them. It's just a shame that this movie could have been the greatest thing ever. Anyone that knows the channel knows I'm a massive fan of what the Justice League should have been. Anyway, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know, do you want to see this one day? Because we're probably not going to. I mean, yeah, sure, there will be a Justice League 2 at some point, but this ain't going to be for at least 5 years, where realistically, except for a few characters, the whole Justice League could be completely different by the time we get to that. Anyway, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment. I will keep you up to date with all the latest and greatest Marvel, DC, and pop culture stuff. And if you could hit the bell button, that would be great. I will catch you in another video very soon. Catch you later.